Hi guys, and welcome to this video. I realized I never did a proper introduction, so I'm actually coming to you from the future while I'm editing the current month 1 skin diary. I am starting Roaccutane or Accutane again, and by again I mean that I have actually been on Accutane in the past, back in 2019. That was actually my first video that I posted on YouTube, so go check out that video if you haven't already, but I think most people probably found my channel through that video. And I had a lot of support when I initially posted that video, so I thought I might film my experience again and actually do sort of monthly skin diaries so that if anyone's interested, I can sort of interact with you in real time. My skin had been pretty clear up until a few months ago when I came off the birth control pill, and I also made a video all about that experience. I went and saw a dermatologist and we decided that it would be the best option to go back on Accutane, which was very disheartening. We're hoping that if I go on sort of a lower dose for a longer period of time, probably 9 to 12 months, that I might hopefully get a better and longer lasting result without having to be on birth control. So that's the goal. I hope you guys stick around for this journey. Let's do this. It's December 18th of 2023 and I've just taken my first capsule of Isotretinoin or Accutane. I don't really have like too many active breakouts really. This is all kind of pigmentation, but as you can see, I have been breaking out a lot. My acne is hormonally linked. If you didn't see my last video where I went and saw my GP, got an ultrasound, went and saw a dermatologist to figure out what's going on since coming off the birth control pill, go check that video out. This time I'm taking a much smaller dose for probably a longer period of time. My dermatologist thinks that maybe the first course of Accutane that I took was not quite complete. So if you haven't seen my original Roaccutane video, I went on Roaccutane for 6 months back in 2019. I was on quite a high dose back then. I was on 20 to 60 milligrams. This time I'm starting on 10 milligrams because obviously my acne is quite a lot milder. I break out pretty much every week and then I'm left with a bunch of pigmentation. So we're trying to stop that. I'm a bit nervous because I know that it's going to break out. Like, I've been on Accutane before. I know the side effects that are coming, but it doesn't really help. I'm still nervous, so I'm going to take you along for this journey once again with me. This is day 3 of Accutane. Not really noticing any difference yet. I think my skin's just as oily. Okay, it's day 5 on Accutane. I noticed my lips starting to feel drier yesterday. They're not unbearably dry, but just I noticed the dry feeling coming back yesterday, and like they feel, I don't know if you can tell, they feel tight. I've got like a couple new breakouts here, but I'm at the point in my cycle where I wouldn't usually be breaking out. The next couple weeks is when I would usually break out hormonally anyway, so let's see how we go. Day 11, I've just put on sunscreen. My skin's a little bit red. I've just washed it and put on moisturizer, but oh, I should have shown you, I've just popped a pimple patch. I had a whitehead here. I'm starting to really break out in like this area on both cheeks and like on my jaw. Forehead's okay. Also, around my nose is so itchy and dry and sore. Oh, yeah. I don't think I remember that from last time. I keep trying to like keep moisturizer on, Yeah, the sides of my nose are so like itchy and sore. It's day 16. I had a lot of whiteheads pop up the last like 2 days, but they're starting to go down now. I had, as you can see, like a few around here. I had that one on my chin, one on my neck. I had some like around my nose where it was getting really dry. My hair has started drying out as well, which I like it at this stage because my hair was really oily. This is like day 2 hair and it feels really clean and nice. Chest is fine and so is back. Hadn't really been breaking out in those areas, but thought I'd just show you in case you're interested. But yeah. My skin's a little bit tight, but I have to say, for being almost at the end of month 1, I am nowhere near as dry as the first time I took Accutane. But again, I'm only on 10 milligrams. But yeah, I haven't noticed any side effects, which makes me really nervous to say. Like, obviously I'm a little bit more dry, like my lips, I've just hopped out of the shower and I do feel like I need to put on lip balm and moisturizer. But my hair, loving the state that my hair is in, because last time I was so dry that my scalp was flaking, but this time it's just that I only have to wash my hair like twice a week. I don't know if you guys can tell how glowy I am this morning. Last night I used the CosRx snail mucin because my skin was getting like red, like it was starting to look a little bit irritated. So I used the snail mucin and yeah, I have nothing on my skin right now. We're glowy. I've just washed my skin, so it's a bit like red and irritated. But it is so soft and like smooth feeling. My nose, I did like try out oil cleansing, but my nose had been so rough and congested. And it's so smooth right now. My hands are clean, by the way. My skin feels so nice. Okay, I know this is really bad lighting. I have so much going on right now, so I keep forgetting to do these updates in the morning. But I just want to show you. I don't even know if you can tell, it's going down so much, but I've had this massive pimple on the side of my face right here that's been like super cystic. Yeah, just generally breaking out on my cheeks quite a bit. And a little bit on my neck. Forehead's okay. My nose, I think in one of the updates I was telling you that my nose was super rough. It is so smooth now. I think that my nose was just one of the first things to purge. My lips are like dry, but they're nowhere near as dry. Last time I took Accutane, they definitely got drier and they were cracking and everything. When I'm talking to people, I can like feel like the inside of them is all dry and like, yeah, it's really gross. But like in terms of cracking and stuff, they're fine. I'm definitely breaking out now that I'm looking. I'm coming to you from the future. I'm now about halfway through my 2nd month, so here's a little sneak peek at my skin. We are purging, definitely. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a wrap up on month 1 because I feel like that last clip I filmed was not the best. I think my skin was starting to purge at the end of month 1, as well as my skin being dry. It has not been that dry. I feel like it just brought me to a less oily state. As well as my lips, like they weren't as dry, like there was no cracking or anything, but I definitely did feel the need to wear lip balm, wear moisturizer, that sort of thing. In terms of other side effects, I really haven't experienced anything additional. Again, I am on a very low dose. I think that that's a big reason why, you know, the purging stage has been sort of a slow burn and I haven't experienced that many side effects. As I mentioned in the intro, I do intend to do monthly skin diaries, so please subscribe if you want to follow my journey. Feel free to leave any questions, and hopefully these updates will be semi-real time. I have just started med school actually, so we'll see how I go with editing and uploading, but yeah, I will definitely try and interact with you guys in the comments if anyone is interested. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you pretty soon for month 2's update.